welcome back YouTubers to my channel of an everyday life of an SB, looking into the life of an SB. As you're fully aware, basically I'm doing the drug-free series right now to address to you all of this concern that is obviously an epidemic, as well as many other topics along the way that I'm hoping to address to you all that will obviously hopefully give you advice, support, and also just to know the warning signs and symptoms of certain topics that I may be sharing with, that needs to be addressed, because as we know, some topic hasn't been addressed for a while of certain topics, even though some has been clearly documented in some day and age of certain topics, be it like mental health awareness of depression, for example, has been clearly documented. But I don't know further ado, this is hopefully the last part of my series of the Living Life Drug Free series, basically, which obviously is just the conclusion, which I'm hopefully in the description bar going to list up the references that I've been reading up on these materials, and even though some of it may not be out of date, I humbly apologise, but it should hopefully just give you a clear description or clear identity or identification of what's to suspect of certain people that are using, or whatever the case may be, the reason why you feel to come on this channel. So no further ado, as we know, this is the conclusion. Teens from all over the world obviously knows of the struggles and challenges that they face, no matter what it may be. As we know that we look up to each other for support, guidance, or for someone as a role model to follow in their footsteps, basically, or follow someone who we idolise to the core that we do. And sometimes also with these struggles and challenges that we face, we look to find a place in the world, be it like a status quo or a title that we want, or just being able to fit in. While we seek to fit in, however, and be part of the crowd, we also want to stand apart and find our own voice, a voice of the voiceless, so to speak. Becoming our own person is another reason why us teens find it really hard to be our own person, because obviously, as I've shared, there's sometimes as we grow older, we tend to mimic and copy everyone else's behaviours, thinking it's okay, but then when in reality we don't think of the consequences, basically, of that reality of what we've done, and sometimes it ends up in a real big mess. Sometimes becoming our own person, gaining the independence we need, doing the adult things that adults do, all are a part of the passage from growing from a teen to a young adult. Welcome to the real world of life, however, as they say. It's important, however, to remember though that while we're trying to show the world who and what we are as a person, or who we're growing up to be more of, capable of standing on our own 2 feet, and therefore the desire that we so deserve and crave for, that we desire more space, basically, and independence. We must never feel that we have to conquer the world, or basically feel that conquer our life alone. However, there are people out there that doesn't love and care for us, support us. It's just a matter of finding the right people in that support network that we need. Know that as you strive to project an image of cool, confidence, and can-do attitude, you don't have to get it alone, nor face these challenges alone. Again, with the right support network, and that be it on the right choices we make as well. As a boy found out, asking for help is a source of strength, even a way to double your strength. Never is the idea, or more importantly, if you then in making it through the teen years. Especially feel challenges breaking out of the grips of chemical dependency, however, as well as staying on a path of recovery. You will need the right support. The strength from every person you can find to succeed in this most harrowing of challenges of all, allowing others to be there for you. As we know, sometimes when we ask for help, some people just, like I said before, deny the fact they need the help in the first place, or they are too afraid to ask for help when they think they are too far gone. Basically, we need to realise that, with some signs and symptoms I've been sharing with you all about certain topics, some of it is not attention seeking, some of it is just their little simple way of asking for help in their own way. Like, for example, which I'm sharing hopefully later on, is about self-harm, about how people self-harm. It's not attention seeking at all. With the most known one of the self-harm is the cutting, is a cry for help. So yeah, we know there is much more to the topic of living your life without succumbing to the pressures to drink and drugs. getting through the teen years with a sense of feeling whole is a big job and a big ask for us. But we can do it. Teens everywhere are living exciting and fun-filled lives with can-do, go for it ambition without using the drugs or alcohol. You can survive the full spectrum of feelings and experiences, the joys and sorrows, the triumphs and setbacks, even defeats without using. And you can do all this without feeling overwhelmed. Well, basically, this is ending of my series of living life drug-free. But as I said before, I'm going to, in the description, will be writing in this conclusion the readings I was researching up with and whatnot. Even though I humbly apologise again, basically with some of these research and stuff may be outdated now, but it still hopefully gives a fair overview of what's going on, even though we know that this can be an epidemic like any other topic that I'm addressing right now. So that's why I'm using my voice, obviously, to the ones maybe that hasn't got a voice to speak up, and hopefully, like, as I said, as a challenge for the ones that has broken free from the pause of addiction, not feeding their habit at all. Maybe bravely make that stand and actually write a comment if you're strong enough on the comments below, basically, and share your story, or even just maybe just share some positive quotes or some quotes you live by that helped you through your recovery. Just anything so that we know we're engaging in this community sort of thing. So basically, and also if you haven't done so, you know, sharing my pages or videos and the like with your friends and family that you feel that isn't done, because I said I want to create this and I want to just understand it. I want to reach out further and field of people, be the voice of the voiceless, basically, because it's important, obviously, that we can find the right people who we can actually talk to and not feel judged. Also follow me on Twitter and Facebook, Ask Me Answers All. Also, basically, give me a like for the support and thumbs up that you're engaging with me, and also just subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I'm hoping, also, as I keep reminding you, it's supposed to be every 2 days that I'm trying to upload, but it could be more depending on if, like I said, if I'm trying to keep up with today with some of the series that I have marked up on, be it for the next ones along. It's going to be about basically mental health, even though I was hoping to just share some of these bits of the topics of the mental health awareness closer to time when there's mental awareness health month. But this should hopefully just, you know, give you guys some encouragement and alignment to you all about it all sort of thing, which I'm hoping to address to you all later on in the, maybe in that piece about something what they call it, a call to action. But I haven't thought of that as of yet, but I'm just going to share that later on with my thoughts of what's going to happen there. And also, I'm not sure what other topics I'll be bringing out as of yet, but if you're following me on here and liking the content and stuff, you know, maybe feel free to private message me on Facebook and share with me what you feel is right for me to share. And if it is some personal experiences, maybe, like I said, maybe one of these days, hopefully maybe to share with you, get someone else to come on my channel to share it with you, and hopefully you'll understand, you know, most of us, that it works differently in the world of what I live in with Asperger's syndrome and other pre-like conditions that I've shared with you in the very beginning. Without further ado, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for your support, have a good day and stay safe, do whatever you do that you enjoy, and I'll see you all again soon.